y'all. Welcome back to Knitting in Our Jeans. I'm Liz.
I'm Carolyn.
And you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as TooLizForYou, TOOLIZZFORYOU.
And I'm CPREDMOR on Ravelry on Instagram. When I post, it says Knitting in Our Jeans. I haven't posted much anything lately because I've been working like a beaver on this shawl.
Yes.
Yes. And it looks like I've finished the middle portion.
You have.
And we'll look at it, but I didn't see anything else.
I didn't see anything else.
There is I think I double looped that one over.
Yeah, probably.
So we'll show you that in a minute.
Yeah.
Other than that, let's see. I talked to my mom today. She's as sprightly as ever. She called me up and saying, "So you must be having a great day. It's sunny here." Well, no, Mom, it's raining here. But we went to church. We're doing good. She's, "Oh, well, you didn't get a walk-in, but you got to church." Mom seems to be doing fine. Do I know if she's bathing or changing her clothes? I have no idea. But my brother is there at least once a week, and hopefully he's noticing. If not, I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We have to figure out when we're going down.
We do. But now I have a meeting on May 1st, that Sunday, and then the next Sunday...
Oh, good, because I'm supposed to count that Sunday.
And I think then the next Sunday, is the next weekend the wedding?
No, next weekend is, I think, Mother's Day, and then it's the wedding.
Then it's the wedding. All right, so, and we need a chance to get away, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, allergies are driving us crazy.
Yep. I have my voice back, but there's definitely still some extreme phlegm happening, so I think it's just allergies.
I do a saline wash at least once a day, if not several times a day, and then my hot cup of coffee in the morning helps drain everything out. So I've been doing okay.
Good.
Knock wood. But, we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Anything else? As a quick wrap up.
No, I think that's all about it.
I think we're doing well.
Yeah.
So, yes, I have finished the middle.
Woo!
Which really is a big deal because it's off the needles. And
are you going to block it?
I will block it, yes.
So you'll block it before you add the border?
Yes. Critically, so I will stretch it from corner to corner, and then I will go in and put pins every inch so that it's not a trapezoid, but a large square. And
are you going to put pins, or are you going to do a wire and a comb?
Your father has managed to lose my wires.
Okay.
So I'm not going to use wires. He cleaned up the basement. And my wires, I don't know where they are. Okay. They may be gone. And
well, if you need to borrow my combs, you can probably do
combs would work
because they have a wider. I'm just thinking they have a wider point.
Yes.
System.
So anyway, but we will be. I think. Well, I've got some combs.
You've got 2 sets, I think. So I've got a third. I'll go.
All right. So anyway, yes, it will be blocked. Absolutely, because this thing then gets pretty big. Mm-hmm. And I have started the border. The border is 409 stitches for a half. They want you to do it 2 halves.
Okay.
So I have cast on the first half, and I have done 6 rows. There are a total of 21 rows, and then you cast off, bind off. So I've done 6. I'll see how much further I can get tomorrow. I think it's taking 45 minutes-ish to an hour per row.
Okay.
But it's moving along. It's moving along a lot faster than I thought it would.
Okay.
So that's a plus. So yes, it looks like I could finish the borders maybe by next Sunday. We'll see.
Oh.
We'll see. And then all I'd have to do is put it together, and then we could show it to people.
Yeah, we can
see how they want it to be discussed. So
I just realized I never got a response from someone about something for that.
Okay.
So
do you like a pen?
No, it's okay. Okay. So I have been working like a fiend on my Shawlography. And I got to a point today where I want your input.
Oh my goodness.
So, we're at the end of Clue 2.
All right.
So, I have done the slip stitch garter section. We have done the... I don't even know what to call those right now. I can't think of it. Yeah, the ridge. We have done the triangles. And we have started...
Did you look at mine downstairs?
The baubles. So my question is, should I rip these out and do them in the bright red? Or should I leave them as the burgundy?
Oh, let me see it. I think I'd leave them as the burgundy.
Okay.
I mean, you already have the highlight here going across. I think if you put them in the bright red again, it might be too much.
Okay.
Because you're not making it to wear with something red.
Right.
You're making it as an accent piece. And I think the burgundy gives you greater width of choice.
Okay.
For what to wear it with.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because then I'm just trying to see what. So then the colors for the next section are the orange and the red. Actually,
yeah, I would stay with the burgundy.
So that is where I am at. So I'm not actually like done with it yet because you do the baubles and then you do the wings. As I call them, they're the two short row sections that make the half crescent into more of a trapezoid. It opens up. So that is where I'm at. I'm hoping to be able to get further along. But I have other things that have... I have another thing that has a deadline.
Well, good.
That I'll talk about. That I will talk about once.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is where I am.
It looks so good
on my Woolf. So I'm now on the third color, and I'm quite pleased. Quite pleased. So this is during book club because the lace is just too intricate to be doing during anything where you're not really paying attention.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking that I'm really pleased with. The other thing I did this week was I fixed a parishioner's gloves. They were leather on the palm and knitted on here, and they had popped loose. Now, I re-knitted this. I put new yarn across and all that kind of stuff. His wife says, well, there are a few things he'd like to fix, but I told him, Bob, you can sew. So was there any conversation about this? None whatsoever. So we didn't have a chance for him to show me all the things that he thought were wrong with the gloves. I just got a pair of gloves and said, could you fix them? So I fixed the big hole and run that was here and the incipient hole that was here. I have no idea what else needed to be done on those gloves, but anyway, as far as I could tell, he could wear them. And he wanted to pay me, and I said, well, you can give a donation to the church. So that's what's going to happen. Apparently, Rosetta is trying to set me up as a business. She's going to get me a tax-free number.
Oh, goodness.
So that all my work could be taken off on our taxes.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it's hysterical. She's really funny. She goes, look at all the work I've done for you. Now you just got to get out there and get going. And I'm thinking, Rosetta, I didn't want another job.
Yeah, like, I'm retired for a reason, man.
Yes, but whatever. She's very excited because she doesn't sew. She doesn't knit. She's, here I am. I'm Chinese, and I don't do any of this stuff.
No, she's so sweet, though.
Very sweet. So we'll see what Rosetta signs me up for next.
You're the one who signed up to be on her committee, so, you know.
And if she had called you, how would you tell Rosetta no?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very hard.
Yes.
It is.
Your father does it just by going, I'm sorry, I'll get Carolyn. And doesn't engage in a conversation. Yeah. So,
yeah.
you know,
yeah.
that's the only way not to get
No, actually, the way I did it was, she called me and I was in the car and I picked up and she was like, oh, well, where are you? And I was like, well, I'm actually driving for work. Like, I went to go pick up some material over at Home Depot, so now I'm driving to the job site. She's like, oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you at work. And I was like, well, yes, it is a work day, Rosetta. She was like,
so that's how you got out of it.
That is how, well, I mean, I did not get asked to be on the committee, so.
Well, I think it was because she realized you were quite active working, so.
I mean, I think that as well. I think that's also because I already have some outreach that I am doing.
Yes. So.
Which I need to
hysterical.
get on for this semester.
So anyway. What else are we talking about?
So that, so you just showed off your Woolf. I have started on a baby blanket for a friend of mine.
Pretty.
It is going to be the Bounce by TinCan Knits, and it is going to be a rainbow. So this is the photo of it. So I only just started it today. So we are just at the very, very bottom, and I have marked all of my mini skeins in numerical order. So I'm currently carrying around the main color, which is a light gray, and then I have colors 1 through 5. My first color is black, but it's a really great, like the gradient I have.
Is it darker gradient?
No, it's kind of in the middle. It is, let's see if I can pull up the photo. I have
no idea how she's pulling this up, but whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know. I can't find the photo that I'm looking for because I don't remember exactly where I put it.
Okay. So it's going to be a rainbow.
It will be some semblance of a rainbow. I did.
Going to say, I think you won your pattern.
Yeah, I did.
So what else?
So I'm working on
cute.
this. Yeah.
I like the sweater on top of the.
Yeah, the sweater. That's the sweater I made for Margot for work.
Oh,
the blue with speckles.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but I like it as the rainbow.
Yeah, it's very
cute.
So I've been working on this. Well, I started this because I realized that the baby shower is like 6 weeks away.
Good idea.
Yeah, so got a little ways to go. So I'll just
keep chugging along.
Keep chugging along on it. And hopefully it won't be too many late nights trying to get it done beforehand.
Right.
Hopefully. But other than that, I saw, so do you have anything else?
Ramadan has started.
Yes.
So
Ramadan Mubarak?
Yes. Thank you. And what else? Oh, I had mail.
Okay.
So I don't know whether we're up to
I have
more knitting.
More knitting.
You go with the knitting.
So
I love my iced tea downstairs.
I know, I love my drink downstairs too. So I saw on Instagram, I think, I don't exactly remember where I saw it, but I saw it. The Great Gingham Raglan by oh goodness, I have to relog in. Jessie Maed designs. And it's so cute and
oh, that is cute.
Like, it is so cute. And I just had purchased some linen.
Yeah, get to me so I can show you the ducks.
Okay, hold on. So I had purchased some linen at our local yarn shop, Knit. This past January. Well, I bought it this past January when we went, and it was the sale.
Right.
And I had remembered that I had bought, so I bought like 6 skeins of it in this pink color that they're calling Covet.
Terracotta.
And I was like, And I got one skein in this color that's lavender, dusty lavender, called Lacy. And I knew I had more of this because I stashed it in Ravelry.
Oh, okay.
So
she drove herself crazy.
Wednesday, I went and I looked in the closet. It's not in the clear drawers. It's not in the 2 baskets I looked in. It's not in the buckets at the bottom of the cabinet or the closet. It's not in the cabinet in the whip section or in the possible next steps section. It's not in any of the bags over by my couch.
Or the chair.
With the chair. So Thursday I go back and I search the living room again. I search my bedroom. Still can't find it. So Friday, I was like, what would my mother tell me? Well, my mother would first tell me to stand in front of the yarn closet and tell it to proclaim itself.
That's right. You put your
Since
hand
I had
out
done
like
that,
this, and it should talk to you.
Since I had done that on Wednesday and had no success, I immediately said, yes, well, apparently we're not feeling it.
Right.
So then, the next thing I thought of...
by the way, it works for me not just with yarn, but with pickles and almost everything. I can just stand in front... At work, it would be bookshelves, and I could just stand in front of the bookshelf but the hands had to be out, and things would come.
Yeah, I can do it too. But it was not working.
Sorry.
So the next thing I thought was, what would my parents say? Well, when you lose something and you would think it's going to be in your purse, you take everything out and you dump out your entire purse.
Upside down.
You just dump it out. So Friday I was like, all right, I'm going to dump out the closet. I'm just going to dump it out.
Yarn closet.
The yarn closet.
Something that looks like that, but in a closet.
But I also have drawers. Like I have plastic clear drawers from the Container Store. Because this system in a closet doesn't work as well. Just because it is darker and deeper.
Well, and also what I'm doing is I have bought, and they're coming, more of bags like this.
Very nice. So you can sort things.
So I can sort, but these are balls of things. This is leftover yarn. Yeah. So what I found was that these things kept rolling out of the shelves. So what I can do is I can stack the full skeins, and then I will have enough of a space to have bags, the net bags of the balls. So there'll just be a cubby of balls of leftovers.
Well, and you can determine whether or not you want multiple cubbies, like one for fingering, one for worsted and DK, things like that.
But at the moment, I'm just going for whole skeins versus rolls.
So I took out all the drawers. I cleared out my bags of bags because nothing is being kept in bags until I'm ready to work on things. So then I get to the little fabric covered box that's in the corner on the bottom shelf. They were there at the bottom of that one. Why did I put them there? I don't know. I mean, that's kind of where, the rest of, the linen silk stuff is. So, it made sense once I realized it. But I found that. So now I have 9 skeins of the purple. And I have 6 of the pink. I think that will be enough based on yardage to make
with the purple
almost
being
any
the
size.
Yeah.
With the purple being the main color. And the pink being the contrast. I hand wound 2 balls last night because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I hand wound those balls and I will swatch because I'm not sure I'm going to get gauge. But if I don't get gauge, I will just do our favorite little math trick of figuring out the best size for the gauge that we like. But yeah. That's where I'm at, and that was an adventure. I do have to say, I'm so thankful that my friend Tanya and I organized my closet because it was way simpler to just pull everything out and put it back.
In boxes.
In the drawers and such, than it would have been if it were in even the project bags that it had been organized in previously.
Right. I got
so
mail.
What did you... Oh, you got mail. What kind of mail?
Katrinkle's mail.
Oh, you got Katrinkle's mail.
You have to choose what color you want.
Oh, goodness.
I got the other one.
Oh!
Earrings that are...
Well, I guess I'll take the silver. I already have the rose gold.
Okay.
I
bought for the both of us. So anyway, these are needle sizers.
Yeah.
And so I got Frost.
Well, no, because I got them at Vogue Knitting Live. This was on that, apparently. It came
yes.
apart. I got them when they made them the first time at Vogue Knitting Live in 2020.
And the posts are sterling silver.
Yep.
So they shouldn't cause a problem.
No, and they're super cute.
I think they're very cute.
Mine yet.
I think they're very cute. So I got mail.
Yeah. And I got a present out of it,
You
y'all.
got a present. Yes. I got more mail.
Oh, really?
Yes. I got fabric. Fabric
did
has
get
been
fabric.
arriving at the house, and Rich is going, what? More fabric? And I said, as I lose weight, there's going to be more fabric.
No.
So this is from British Knits.
Okay.
British fabric?
I don't know.
British Fabrics. And they were selling bundles. So I bought, if you bought 2 bundles, you got the third one for like 1/3 price.
Okay.
Not 1/3 off, 2/3 off, 1/3 price. So I'm
wondering why I didn't get a text message of, is there anything you like?
Because I was full of things I wanted. So they call this obviously
saved on
tie-dye.
shipping. Oh,
And
yes.
I just love it. So this is going to be a tunic top. And it came bundled with stretch black, which are going to be leggings.
Nice.
So that will be a nice outfit. Easy to get in and out of the dinghy and go to dinner. It's just really useful. This was the bundle with this. So it was a snake print. Again, stretch. So this will be the pants. And this is the top.
It is lovely.
And it is so fuzzy. I think it'll be nice and comfortable and snuggable. So this will be the tunic top with these pants.
I think we should look at the Joni
Okay.
for this, because I think it'd be really interesting because of the way she has the top, the way that
All right.
the top
and
is.
then there should be another. There's another. Well, I have fabric piled on the floor here. So then I got this. This was the secret bundle.
Mm.
And I'm thinking this is just a tunic top. But it is also fuzzy. If it was just a stretch fabric, I don't think I'd like it as much. But this feels like something you could wear to bed. This is something you could throw over your jammies to when something's happening on the boat. Oh, that looks pretty.
So I think you could probably take it from the waist and make it a tunic from there,
Sure.
because it's a wiggle dress. So the Joan is the Joan Wiggle Dress by Gertie Sews. It's from her Patreon, which we are Patreon members of, and I thought with the stripes it would be really interesting.
That would be pretty. And then
you
just
could
do
modify
A-line
it.
from
Yeah.
there. Yes, we can do that. So this came.
Look at me having all of these great ideas using patterns we already own.
And then I bought this fabric.
This fabric is so pretty.
This was stretch knit from Mood. Stretch cotton. I don't know that this stretches a lot.
But it's a beautiful border. It's a beautiful border print. Double border print.
Yeah, double border print. And I have this pattern. So I'm thinking...
It barely stretches.
Barely
It
stretches.
stretches on the bias, but almost everything stretches on the bias.
So this is the pattern that I'm thinking of making this into.
Yeah.
I don't think this stretches much at all, but I loved...
It's so pretty.
Yes.
I will happily
There
use...
is 3% elastina.
Yeah, no, I mean, it moves selvage to selvage, not cross selvage. Yeah, it moves that way. A little bit. More than it moves the other direction.
So I'm thinking this dress will be great in that.
I mean, anything you have left over of that, I will happily.
Oh, I bought 5 yards, and I think I may only need 3.5, so we'll see. And then
I might get a border print skirt.
Land's End was having a sale.
Oh, goodness.
And I love these black silk tops. And I love them so much, they're getting holes in them. So I
know, I need to get.
Went online, and I haven't, they've arrived, but I haven't even tried one on yet.
All right.
So
we should take a look at them, because if they're the same kind of quality, I might.
Right. But meanwhile, this dress was $30.
Nice.
And it's a stretch cotton.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks good, feels good, it fits.
Oh, that's important.
It's a medium, and it fits.
Nice.
I lost another pound and a half. Of course, not tonight. I made lasagna. Gluten-free, dairy-free lasagna, and I love my own cooking.
It's very good.
But another pound and a half has been lost, and this is now looking pretty good.
Yeah.
So we'll keep it up. Maybe some of my belts will fit soon.
Ooh.
That would be nice. So that was part of the mail I got. Do you want to talk about this?
Well, so what I got in the mail was an outfit for a wedding that I'm attending. It is a South Asian wedding. So it is a traditional sort of outfit, which the groom has okayed us wearing. So this is an anarkali suit. So it's a long tunic top, opens at the skirt. So I have pants on underneath. And it's really quite beautiful. And it fits pretty well, except the waist is a bit big. So what we've decided to do, which we think will be the easiest fix, is to put a line of bias tape to enclose. Well, currently it's 3 lengths of elastic cord.
That's all I had.
Because that's all we had in the house. So I'm gonna tack the cord into the bias tape at about center back, and then I will try it on and see if it actually brings it in the about 4-5 inches I need in order to give it definition. But it's a much better option than the other option I bought, which I think was cut wrong, because it fits at my waist and it's supposed to go A-line from there, but it does not close over my hips.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
No.
So, we're going to see if this works. I also have a third option where I might order one more, but we'll see.
I think this will be fine.
Yeah.
The problem is there's no zipper in this outfit. Yeah. So whatever you take in at the waist, you still have to be able to get it on and off over your head. So we don't really want to bring it in.
And I am 37 across, or around here.
Right.
So that does not include my shoulders. I have decent shoulders.
Right. Should we save this till next week then?
I mean, we can talk. Do you want to do it now?
All right.
We can do it now.
So anyway, we don't want to make permanent seams come down because you'll never get the thing on and off.
No.
So that.
And the other thing I do have to do is I do have to take out the arms more because I have biceps.
Right. The last piece of mail are the Vogue magazine, and I have several things that I have turned down the tops on.
So there's some great articles, a lot about traveling this year.
Yeah.
And they do a great piece on
Cece.
Yeah, Cece does a great piece. They have a great piece on Sylvia Watch Cherry, the designer.
Yes.
Which is great. And then there she is. And then they also have
Meg Swanson,
and a few others this month. And then one of their themes is travel knitting. So that is a pattern by Sylvia Watch Cherry.
It is a fun pattern. My only concern is I've been through a decade of these way back when, and you make them, and then 2 years from now you don't want to wear them because then they become someone's ugly summer sweater, which is a shame because I love the seashore and this would be really cute. So maybe I knit it and just save it for when it comes back in fashion. Then they have Mossy Glen, which is a shawl.
Which is very pretty.
And then they've got Starlight, which is a large pullover.
Always good.
It's not for me, but, you know, I'm sure it's for somebody. It's just not
it's
my
really pretty
style.
This is cute.
Yes.
I'm warming up to vests, personally, but I just don't know how to style them in my own wardrobe just yet.
I'd like it. I would make it, of course, longer. I would almost make it an A-line tunic.
Yeah, almost a dress.
Yes, and then this is the
pretty.
Varden, which I really like. I turned down the top of the page, and I think as a linen summer top, it would be stunning. And that over some of these stretch pants that I plan to make, I think would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got the Artesia top. And matching shorts. I'm not up to making matching shorts, but the top looks like it's ribs, and it has a bell type sleeve. You know, if that is your jam, I think it's a great jam to have. It's just not my jam at the moment. I do like the top. Then this is Corrals, and I do like that summer top. I would make my side come down at least to my waist here. But other than that, I think that's adorable. I love the lacy section along the side of the sleeve. I think that's very attractive. This one is called Folsom. And again, it's lace. You know me. I love lace. I love cables. That is where my heart lies. Which is why I think this lacy shawl for the church is doing so well. I like this. I'm wearing a similar sweater now, this asymmetrical neckline. This is called Dora. And it just shouts me. I mean, I can see throwing it over your head and striding out the door. I really like it. This is called Tularosa. And again, it's a combination of lace and texture that I just find fascinating. That's what I love. I'm really not a color work person. This is a bottle holder. Top sale. I have gotten my travel purse back out again, and my water bottle fits in it, so I don't need one of those things. Latham. This is cables. And again, I think it's just fantastic. So that's number 13. Forsyth is born of rectangles. I'm working so hard to get some shape back into me that wearing oversized rectangles is not, again, my jam. But if it's yours, go for it. I think the texture on this is really pretty. Nice. The next one is Egret. Again, cables and lace that are moving all over the place to make columnar shapes. I like the V-neck on it. Again, throw it over your head, put on a pair of pants, and stride out that door. And depending on the pair of pants you put on, it can either be dressed up or dressed down. I think it's fantastic. Wingate. This is a shawl collar to conjure with. I just think it's adorable. So that... I loved a lot of this. The next is a pullover called the Rossi. They call it a patchwork of lace. For me, I saw the rectangles. And there's little or no waist shaping on this. So again, not my jam, but could be yours. Ariel, cables and open work ladders.
If you were a cardigan wearer.
Again, if I wore cardigans, or I could see making this into a tunic and just not having this, making the center front closed, because that would make it a great V-neck. That has something to talk to me about. But if you need a cardigan, this is really pretty. And I don't think you'll be losing it or leaving it behind. Then they have an article on getting stitch gauge, which we know how important stitch gauge is. You know, that sinking feeling when you really get to the point where you try on a project and it doesn't fit because you didn't do your gauge swatch. That is a killer. So I recommend this Vogue Spring Summer 2022. If you don't get it by subscription, run out and get it. There's a lot of sweaters in there.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That look good. Yes. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Ducks.
Oh.
Ducks. There was a free pattern on Friday, and free for a limited time on Ravelry, and there were ducks. And
Is it called Ducks?
I don't know, but it's in mine and top of my queue. And there they are. Lucky Duckling. And I got the pattern, and since we're having the Munchkins over for Easter, I'm going to be making up, I'm hoping to finish up the borders on this shawl this weekend, by next weekend, so I can make ducklings. And they will go into their Easter baskets. So, very excited about that. Other than that,
got nothing else?
Palm Sunday's next Sunday, and then we're into Easter. So I only have 2 weeks to make ducks. I want to make 3 ducks. 2 for little... Huh?
Good luck.
Good luck with the ducks. 2 for the nieceling, 1 for the nephew. But we'll see. The nephew is only 6 months old, so he's not going to be able to go hunting for eggs, whereas his sister's going to be able to hunt for eggs. Mm-hmm. I thought he could double fist ducks.
Okay.
That was the idea. Have a duck in each hand. His sister may want another duck. I may have to try for 4, but we'll see. But she'll have the eggs, so we'll see. Anyway, with that, we'll take a deep breath, weave in some ends,
and we'll talk to you all next time.
Yes. Bye.